Welcome to Dark Whispers AI, the place where the line between fact and fear fades into the unknown. Today we explore one of the most disturbing and mysterious cases of the 21st century. A story that blends mental illness, internet obsession, urban legends, and possibly something far more sinister. This is the unsolved mystery of Elisa Lam and the dark secrets of the infamous Cecil Hotel. Elisa Lam was a 21-year-old student from Vancouver, Canada. Bright, creative, and deeply introspective, she often wrote on her personal blog about her struggles with depression and bipolar disorder. In January 2013, she decided to take a solo trip through California, documenting her experience on social media. On January 26th, she checked into the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles, a building with a past as dark as any horror movie. Located on Skid Row, the hotel had a long and twisted history. Multiple suicides, murders, and even connections to serial killers like Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, who once called the hotel home. Elisa was originally placed in a shared room on the 5th floor, but due to complaints from her roommates about her erratic behavior, she was moved to a private room. Hotel staff described her as friendly, if a bit odd. But what followed would haunt the internet and investigators for years to come. On January 31st, 2013, Elisa Lam vanished. Her parents, alarmed after not hearing from her, contacted authorities. The LAPD began a search, checking her room, the hotel, and surrounding areas, but there was no trace of her. No signs of struggle. No witnesses. Nothing. Until February 13th, 2 weeks after she vanished, hotel guests began complaining about the water pressure in their rooms. Some reported that the water had a strange color and an unusual taste. Maintenance workers were sent to the roof to check the water tanks. What they found was chilling. Inside one of the sealed water tanks, floating naked, was the decomposing body of Elisa Lam. The questions came fast. How did she get on the roof, which was locked and alarmed? How did she open the heavy metal lid of the tank, climb inside, and close it from the inside? And perhaps most disturbingly, why? But the most infamous part of this case was something discovered before her body was even found. On February 14th, the LAPD released surveillance footage taken from the hotel's elevator, the last known sighting of Elisa Lam alive. In the video, she behaves strangely. She enters the elevator and presses multiple buttons. She stands to the side, peeks out as if someone's following her. She hides, steps out, steps back in. She waves her arms in bizarre, unnatural motions, like she's interacting with someone or something we can't see. Then she steps out of frame and the elevator doors stay open. Far too long. The footage went viral. Millions watched. Thousands of theories exploded online. Some believed she was having a psychotic episode, possibly linked to her bipolar disorder. Others suspected foul play, that someone else was with her just out of frame. And some took it further, suggesting paranormal forces, a ghostly presence, or even possession. Then came the conspiracy theories. Some internet sleuths noted Elisa's eerie similarity to a 2005 horror film called Dark Water, where a girl dies in a water tank atop a building. The parallels were unsettling. Others pointed to the hotel's connection with past serial killers or strange coincidences, like the CDC conducting tuberculosis tests in the area using a kit named Lam Elisa. But even after the autopsy was released, there were more questions than answers. The coroner ruled her death an accidental drowning, citing her bipolar disorder as a contributing factor. No drugs or alcohol were found in her system, but traces of her prescribed medication suggested she may not have been taking them regularly. There were no signs of physical trauma, no evidence of sexual assault. And yet, how did she end up in a locked water tank? Skeptics questioned the police timeline, noting inconsistencies in when certain areas of the hotel were searched. Others suspect the elevator footage was edited, with missing seconds and odd jumps in the video speed. The Cecil Hotel itself became a character in the story, a building soaked in death. Over 80 people have died or gone missing inside its walls. It was rebranded as Stay on Main, but the darkness never left. In the end, Elisa Lam remains an unsolved mystery. To some, she was a victim of untreated mental illness, a tragic case of delusion and isolation. To others, she was caught in something far darker, a web of evil that surrounds the Cecil Hotel to this day. What do you believe? Was Elisa's death a tragic accident, or something far more chilling? Let us know your theory in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Dark Whispers AI for more true mysteries that still haunt the world.